Hello everybody. This is a reading for Taurus, March 1st to March 7th, 2021. We are in March, y'all. We are in March. We are there. God, I'm so happy that spring is almost here. I really am. I live in northern Indiana. 27 degrees today, 2 feet of snow. That is your weather report. I don't even know why I'm talking about the weather. I'm just that happy. It is March 1st. New beginnings. Spring is about new beginnings. And you know, I am not an astrologer by any means, but the different videos I've seen is talking about a closing out of 2020. We have been in the first few months, two and a half months into 2020's energy, and that is ending. And I mean, can you feel it? It feels like these new beginnings. Look at that, 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles popped out for you, Taurus, because we all know how much you love to work. So let's see. I'm going to do a basic Celtic cross today. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. If you are a Taurus or you know a Taurus, welcome. This reading is for you. If the title hits you and stands out, this reading is for you. If you're not a Taurus, but you resonate with this reading is for you. So let's get to it. Where are we in the current situation for Taurus in March 1st? Ooh, that's awesome. 9 of Swords reversed. We are letting some shit go. 9 of Swords reversed. Feeling better. Maybe getting some sleep. Probably had some troubles in the past with something that used to weigh heavily on your mind, and you're starting to let it go. Crossing that, we have Queen of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords reversed takes no shit. She takes no shit. Maybe you finally put someone in their place. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that one. The reason why we're here today. What's the reason why we're here for this reading? 9 of Cups. I love it. Wishes fulfilled. Maybe whatever this was, and with the feeling I'm getting with this present energy, was something that really held you down. And I'm getting family. And it could be love interest, and definitely could be love interest, but I'm getting, I don't know why, I'm just getting family, like family conflict, sibling conflict, parental conflict, something like that. And maybe you stood up for yourself, because you got the 9 of Cups down here. And standing up for yourself, wishes fulfilled, feeling pretty good. Things are starting to go better in your life. Okay, recent past. What do we have in the recent past? Look at that. High Priestess reversed. Yeah, recent past. There was something negative going down. And maybe you weren't listening to, not seeing the signs, the red flags. If it was a relationship, you probably had a lot of red flags that you were ignoring, choosing not to see. Not in your intuition. Maybe too much in your thought process. Too much of a woulda, coulda, shouldas. They could always change kind of things. And the universe was sending you red flag after red flag, sign after sign. And maybe you were just ignoring them and not connecting to your higher self to put it all together, put those pieces together. But currently you have, because you're letting it go. You had to get your Queen of Swords reverse. You don't mess with the Queen of Swords reverse, you know? She's just got like no patience. She says what she wants. She will spout off. She will verbally cut you with that sharp knife of hers. Okay, I will shut up now. Let's see. What is on your mind, Taurus? What is on your mind? 2 of Wands. New path. You know, and the 2 of Wands is very interesting. And how I see it here is he's got the whole world in his hands. He has everything he needs to set out on a new adventure, on a new path. And he's just still kind of waiting for a sign. And that is just the feeling I'm getting, especially with the High Priestess reverse. You're getting more into your intuition. You're looking for a sign. Even though I think intuitively you know where you need to go, you're just kind of like, should I go left or should I go right? But you have the world. You have the knowledge. You have the know-how. You know what you should be doing, but maybe you're just being cautious before you set out on that new beginning. Okay, near future for Taurus. What do we have for the near future? Oh, the Hermit. Look at that. Hermit, getting just learning what you need to learn. I can't even talk. I'm sorry. My words are failing me today. Hermit, going to probably a mental place, getting away from the clutter. I don't know why I got clutter all of a sudden. From the chatter, from people needing to go within and to find the answers you need. The Hermit has the star. He's looking for his ultimate happiness. He knows it's there and it wasn't in the past, but it's going to be from now on in his present and the future. He had to go somewhere to quiet the mind, to listen to his spirit, to his soul, to find out what he needs to do. So that is the near future. You guys are just going to kind of get away mentally or whatnot, to go within to look for those answers. Okay, how does Taurus see themselves? How is Taurus seeing themselves these days? Knight of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands reversed is putting your energy into all the wrong things. I guess if you're a player, you could look at it that way. Maybe some Taurians look at themselves as a master player, in and out kind of energy. But how I'm reading this in this reading is the Knight of Wands is when you're putting your energy into all the wrong things. Maybe you should be working, but you're playing Candy Crush. Maybe there are things that you need to be doing, but you're not doing them. And what happens is when we're not doing what we need to be doing, we start getting anxiety. We start like the Nine of Swords when you're up all night thinking, oh, I should have got this done. I should have got that done. Maybe you needed to study for a test and you weren't studying. Something with your job, you're procrastinating. Knight of Wands reverse is procrastination. It really is. It's just putting your energy all in the wrong places. That's what that is. And that's how you're seeing yourself right now. Okay, the energy you don't see coming. What is the energy you don't see coming? The Queen of Pentacles, but that Knight of Wands is changing. Look at that. I love the Queen of Pentacles so much. I love her. Earth energy right here, Queen of Pentacles, can do it all. She or he, it's just energy, guys, so it's masculine, feminine. The Queen of Pentacles, it can run a business or can run a home. This is a trustworthy person. I mean, you cannot go wrong with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of you may even be starting, for me to say that, some of you may even be starting a business or focusing on a new career path, and this is where your energy is going to go. Not maybe so much in love right now because whatever you had to deal with in the past, but maybe you're focusing on you and focusing on your money. It's a new year. Maybe you want to save more. Maybe there's a vacation you want to finally get to because of this freaking COVID. And the Queen of Pentacles energy is coming your way. So let's see. What's in your emotions? What is in your emotions, Taurus? Oh, the Four of Wands. Celebration, happiness, a happy home. That's what I heard, a happy home. And maybe the energy that's coming is buying a home, working to buy a home, a new job, a new opportunity, building a home. And look at that, bottom of the deck, Six of Wands and the Magician. I had to look. For some reason, I felt like it really went with that. You're manifesting success, victory. Yeah, you guys have something really great going on. You're heading into something really, really great. I love it. What is your outcome for this reading? What is your outcome, Taurus? March 1st, March 7th. What is your outcome? Oh, the Ace of Swords. Remember, and I said the Magician and the Six of Wands. This is your new beginning. You guys are on something brand spanking new. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Oh my God, I love it. Is this even showing up? Oh my God, no, it's not. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, so the Ace of Swords right here. If you can see it, I'm going to have to, I'll mess with this for another reading another time. Sorry that it's like this. But the Ace of Swords for your outcome is fantastic. You guys know there is something you really, really want. There's something that maybe you guys have planned and researched the shit out of, and you're going to go for it. Nothing is holding you back. That's how I feel. Nothing is holding you back. You have the Two of Wands. You have the world. There's something big you want to conquer. There's just something more. That's really what I'm hearing. It's just you want something more than what you were. You want to be more than what you were or what you have. And that's so remarkable. It really is. And I just noticed this is my clarifying deck. Look at that. The Ace of Swords was on the bottom of this deck too. And the Knight of Swords. So I'm going to clarify this with this, whatever you call it, generic little deck. I don't know. I don't know what this little deck is called, but I like the size of it, and I'm so comfortable with it. So, yeah, like this, I didn't even say it. This is the Golden Tarot, which this is another deck I'm really comfortable with. But, okay. Oh my gosh, I can just ramble. Let's see. I'm going to clarify. Can we clarify the Nine of Swords reverse for Taurus and the Queen of Swords reversed? Why is that there? God dang it. Your cards are flying out. Look at the Wheel of Fortune. Change. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Look what fell out. Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune fell out, but that fell on the table. Wheel of Fortune, you guys are going into a new cycle, a new change, leaving the old shit behind. You got the Ace of Wands, a brand new passionate beginning, and the Page of Wands. It's go time, baby. It's go time. That's what that says. And look at the next card was the Justice. There is just something. I mean, this is really exciting. This is really, really exciting. Whatever this is. Okay, the reason, the Nine of Cups. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Can we clarify for Taurus? Why is the Nine of Cups here? Nine of Wands reversed. This card, you know, all tarot cards have a lot of freaking meanings. If it's reverse, if it's upright, if it's next to this, and then you have your whole intuition getting in the way too. The Nine of Wands reversed, especially in this case, is there's something that you're afraid, if it's upright, it's something you're afraid to do, but you're still going to do it. This guy's all bandaged. He's going for it. But the fear is overtaking it. It's interesting that it clarifies the Nine of Cups because it looks like success. So the Nine of Wands comes out, and what I'm feeling is this happened before. And maybe you guys are in this right now, or you were in this, and fear kind of kept you, what is that, paralysis paralysis. Fear kept you frozen for maybe quite some time. And something just like a dam just broke. And you guys are just, you guys are changing your lives. It's like you woke up and realized I am worth something a lot more than what I've been telling myself or what other people have been telling me. Either family or crappy friends or crappy relationships. You realize you're way more than what you ever thought you were, and you're going for it. So can we clarify the Nine of Wands reverse, please? And yeah, the Three of Cups reversed. Ooh, I'm hearing relationship on that one. So Three of Cups reversed, or backstabbing friends. Maybe a cheating partner, somebody who cheated and treated you pretty crappy, and somebody you really thought you could have trusted. You probably saw long-term with them and they ended up being, as flaky as fish. So, yeah. But, I mean, look at that. It doesn't even matter. Even though it's not in the past, it's clarifying the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is where you are or where you're headed. So, but speaking of past, why is the High Priestess reversed here? Why is the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles reversed? Yeah. What I'm getting is whatever you guys were in, either if it was family or a relationship, it kept you so focused on them that you lost sight of yourself. Queen of Pentacles reverse is disheveled. That's the word that always pops out of my head. And she's unorganized. She's messy. She's just all over the place. And a lot of times you're like that because you're giving all your energy away to people who are shining, who are the Six of Wands, and you're making them look good. If this is a boss or a coworker, you're the one doing the work and they're taking the credit, and you're working your fingers to the bone. If this is a relationship, you're the one putting 90% of the work in and waiting for their 10% breadcrumbs. That's what that's about. And you knew it. With the High Priestess reverse, there were signs. There were signs that this was happening, and you knew it, and you kept giving because that's what you do. But no more. You're giving to yourself. I would not be surprised to see the Six of Pentacles come out of here. You're starting to give to yourself now. The universe says give to yourself. It's time. Two of Wands up here. Can you see it? Yeah, Two of Wands. Why? Can we clarify the Two of Wands for Taurus? Five of Cups. There's regret. There's sadness. Five of Cups, he's looking at the 3 Cups build. If you guys, I have a feeling whoever watches this probably knows tarot or been around the block and they understand what the 5 of Cups is. And what I'm feeling with this card is you had to leave a situation. You probably still love the person if it's a relationship, probably love them, but it was no longer healthy for you and you had to walk away. That's why there's still 2 Cups. I mean, you're looking at the 3 of Cups. And the 2 Cups says you still love that person. If it's a job, you really loved your job, but it was a toxic environment, either job or relationship, and you had to walk away. You had to go to a new beginning. The 2 of Wands, he's looking at what he should be doing, but he knows, really, he's got the world in his hands. He knows what he should be doing. He's just kind of lost in his thought process there. He's thinking back of, could I have done something different? And if that is you thinking, could I have done something different? You have to stop doing that, because it is what it is. This was a lesson, and if this is your story, whatever this was pushed you into something so much better than what you were in before, either job or relationship. So it worked out exactly how it should work out. And yeah, of course, I mean, pain changes us. It's not laughter that changes us. Laughter feels good, yes, but pain changes us. Pain and tears. That's what changes us. And that's whoever I'm reading for, that's what you've been in. That's the energy you've been in. You've been through some shit. Hermit, speaking of someone who's seen some shit, is that Hermit. As he's staring at his lantern of star. He knows there's something more for him. He knows it. He's looking at it. So can you tell me why the Hermit here is in the near future? Justice reverse. Yeah. You had to go within to realize, I mean, speaking of justice, look at my justice. I love it. Libra card. You had to go within to either maybe you had people telling you, this could be a divorce too. This clearly could be a divorce or a broken contract. But you were given the short end of the stick. You had to quit your job. You had to quit a relationship, and because there was so much unfairness. And then you had to go into hermit mode to figure out what should I do next? Where should I go next? Why did this happen? And yeah. Actually, let me get one more on that. Near future, justice reversed. King of Wands. Ooh, I get boss with that. Boss energy. King of Wands, this could be you. This could be you like going after. This could be what stemming from this hermit when you go within and find something new. This could be what you will become. So it's like whatever you learned with the hermit, and I just blinked out. I'm sorry, because I'm looking at it. We have a lot of wands here. We have a lot of wands, a lot of fire. And so with the hermit, whatever happened and you go into hermit mode, you come back out a new person. You are changed. You are focused on you. You're focused on your future. You're focused on a new business. Some of you are focused on a new love. But whatever happened changed you and took you from a page into a king. You're going into king mode. So let's see. Knight of Wands reversed. How you see yourself. I mean, look at that. How you see yourself is a Knight of Wands reversed. What will happen? You will become the King of Wands. So Knight of Wands reversed. Why is that here? The Knight of Wands reversed. Why does Knight of Wands reversed clarified by the Knight of Wands reversed? I love when that happens. Yeah, that's how you see yourself. You see yourself as something you want to go after, but you're just procrastinating. You're putting all your energy into the wrong places. Some of you got played really bad by somebody who you thought, was really going to be there, and they were in and out and used you. Clearly, I mean, the Knight of Wands reversed, there is that meaning. But there's also a stronger meaning. A main story, what I'm getting here is whatever happened, you're going into this new beginning, there's this pause. There's this little bit of pause with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands reversed. And I think maybe how sometimes when things are just so overwhelming, you can't, you focus on everything about what you should be focusing on. It's like when you have to clean your house and you're just going to, stare at your phone all day. Check your emails, check Facebook, check Twitter. That is the Knight of Wands reversed, is just procrastination. And a lot of times it's because we just have too much on our head. It's like we're the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We can't focus. That's what that is. Can I get one more on the Knight of Wands reversed, clarified by the Knight of Wands reversed? One more. Why is that there? Why is that there? It went flying out. What? 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. That is how that goes. You know this is possible. This is what you're after. You know it's highly achievable. And maybe you guys are like, there's pressure because, oh gosh, I'm sorry. I can't focus. I cannot get my words out. When there's something you want really, really, really bad, it freezes you sometimes. Maybe because even though you know you can do it, but it's the what ifs. What if it doesn't work out? What if I put all my eggs into this basket and then it doesn't happen? Which is so silly, because if you give it 100%, especially if you're talking job or business, it will always work out. It will work out. Things don't work out when there's not enough action or not enough love or not enough heart into it. Knight of Wands reversed. It's like you guys are procrastinating because you want something so bad. It kind of reminds me of those cartoons, you know, like the Roadrunner, you know, right before they get that energy, they're running in place and then they shoot off. That's what this feels like. The energy is like, woof, 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 but you're not moving. You're not moving yet. That horse is stopped, but you know you're going to take off any day now, any day. You got the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords. You're taking off. Be sure of that, because we got the Queen of Pentacles coming up next. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles and the energy coming? Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys, whatever happened in the past, you kind of closed out your heart space. Good or bad, that's just where you're at. And you're focused on business. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on your bank account. You're focused on your savings. You're focused on your home. You're focused on anything but love right now. And I'm getting that with a lot of the readings. It's like I'm really getting that the energy is now focused on ourselves, focused on money, you know, and it's not so much relationships, which I think is great, because the right relationship will come along when you're ready to receive it. If you don't have your house in order, or what moves you, if you're not doing for your soul what moves you, there is no relationship that's going to make you happy. You guys have to go with your soul. You have to go with, and your intuition will always guide you. It will never fail you. You have to go where your heart is. And it's not in another person. That's like flowers on a cake. That's a decoration. You have to make the cake, which is you. You have to make your base. You have to make what makes you happy. And then a relationship is just awesome. But the Nine of Cups, I mean, look at this. What the reason for this reading, the Nine of Cups, he's fine with 9 of his cups, filled with wine, filled with gold, filled with whatever he wants, because he has that decision. He has 100%, 100% management over his own life. Nobody is controlling his life but him. And that's where the tarot is saying this is where you need to put your focuses on yourself, onto your money, onto your own personal happiness. And some of you, many of you, closed out your heart space for whatever happened, and that's what you had to do to move on. That's what I'm getting with that. So, in your emotions is the Four of Wands. Happiness, success, happy home. Maybe some of you are remodeling a home, building a home, buying a home. Why is the Four of Wands here? The Chariot. Not really going anywhere. Not moving forward. Maybe you're not traveling. It's just this, maybe some of you with the Hermit mode, you're just home. I mean, yeah, we have COVID. We all know that. We can't really, I mean, we could travel. It's not like it was last year. But for the most part, you are in Hermit mode in your Four of Wands. Right now, your Four of Wands is where your happiness is. Your home. Maybe you're watching a lot of Netflix. Maybe you're binging on Netflix these days with the Knight of Wands reverse. And that is what's making you happy. And you know you're going to have to get into action mode. And right now, you're just in the Chariot reverse. You're hunkered in your home. And you are totally fine with that. Yes. You got the Seven of Wands reversed. It's just you're putting those sticks down. You don't feel like defending yourself. You went through a war. You're in this in-between right now, and you know a new beginning is about to happen, and you're just taking this breather. So let's see, Ace of Swords and the outcome. We got some truth. We got a new beginning, a new idea. I love the Ace of Swords. It's the universe saying, here, take this sword, take this crown, and make a new beginning with it. You deserve it. I mean, because you got the Ace of Wands too. You got 2 aces. I mean, that is so great. And we're starting a month with these aces. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Taurus? Yeah, look at that, 10 of Swords reversed. Sometimes, depending on what the cards are, you can read it as you're not letting a situation end. Sometimes I read it, you did let the situation end. That's how I'm feeling it with the Ace of Swords. The 10 is over. We're done. Stick 10 swords in me. I'm done. I'm starting my new beginning with the Ace of Swords. Again, this just screams pause. I feel like what this reading is, you ended a cycle. We got the Wheel of Fortune. You're about to start a new cycle, and you're just in the in-between, and that's fine. With the 10 of Swords reverse. It's not that you guys, I mean, yeah, maybe you have some energy in the past, whatever happened. It's hard not to. It's hard not to have our head and heart there. I mean, you might for years. It just, you will start to process it easier. You put it into perspective, and you'll start to see why you went through it and what you learned over what they did to you and how you felt. So can I get one more on that? One more on the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Swords reverse? Yeah, 3 of Hearts. 3 of Hearts. 3 of Swords. Yeah, heartbreak. Yep, that's what I thought. You guys are just kind of reminiscing. This feels like looking back. 10 of Swords reverse. Right before you start something new, maybe you got the truth on that situation too. The Ace of Swords means truth. You probably learned they were cheating on you, lying, laying around, whatever. 3 of Swords, yeah. You guys suffered some serious heartbreak. But it's over. It's in the past. And look at that. I just noticed that. Ace of Wands was on the bottom of my Golden Tarot. Ace of Wands. There's a lot of aces in this. Okay, before we close out this reading, I got this in Seattle a couple weeks ago. Believe in your own magic. I just want to get a card for you guys. I love this deck. I love it. So let's get a card from Believe in Your Own Magic. Can I get a card for Taurus, March 1st to March 7th, 2021? Can I get a card for Taurus, March 1st to March 7th, 2021? Can I get a card for Taurus, March 1st to March 7th, 2021? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus, this is for Taurus, March 1st to March 7th, 2021. What does Taurus need to know? Let me get a card for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Can I get a card for Taurus? Ah, come on. Don't be so stubborn, Taurus. Don't be so stubborn, you bull. Can I get a card for Taurus? These are actually a very odd size. Can I get a card for Taurus? Okay, or 1,000 cards, but look at that. Bitch fire. That literally fell out. This came out for Virgo. Tree, let them go with fire. I love that. I love it. Bitch fire, stand up for yourself. Yeah, stand up for yourself. Let it read this. Stand up for yourself. Whatever you went through and against, if this was a crappy boss situation or relationship, it looks like I'm feeling you guys did. I'm feeling like that's in the past. That's past energy. But let's see what that is. 16, break it down to 7. Bitch fire, stand up for yourself. There's no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stake. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. Yeah, there is something about, and I know I'm one of them, where I was raised to keep your mouth shut and you hope that they will, like, the problem will go away. And it's kind of ironic because my mother was not like that. There is a time where you have to do what's right, and you have to do what's right for yourself. If this wasn't a job, somebody was taking advantage of you, stealing your work, having you work long hours while they took shortcuts, took time off. I mean, you barely ever saw them. But when their manager comes through, you know, the story is completely different. What they, you know, you would think they were putting in 80 hours of work. This was a relationship. This is someone who was probably very narcissistic, who put you down, who made you feel like you were the cheater, you were always lying, you weren't enough. A lot of mind fuckery going on, and it's time to stand up for yourself. I'm feeling like you did, but this isn't a one-time thing. That's what I'm hearing. This is not a one-time thing. It's not one match. You got to light that whole book of matches, just like that. The tree, let them go. She burned this, and don't go burning things, people. Do not go burning trees, especially don't go burning houses. This is figuratively. Burn that old energy that it wasn't meant to be. It was not meant to be. And she's letting it go. She gave it to the universe, put it up to God. This is not a one-time thing. You need to speak up for yourself. People respect. They may not like you, but they'll respect you. And that was a lot of us empaths who watch tarot, who do tarot. We have a hard time with that. We have a hard time with speaking for ourselves. It's funny how we speak for other people. We'll stand up for other people. And usually those people, some deserve it, some don't. But we have a hard time speaking our own truth and what we deserve. We kind of like, yeah, it's okay. But you know what, Taurus? It's not okay. It's really not okay. If you're cheated, it's not okay. If you've been cheated on, it's not okay. If there's unfairness and injustice in your workplace or in your life, it's not okay. And that's what you need to remember. It's speak, bitch fire, stand up for yourself. So I hope this was helpful. This is my second reading on YouTube. I am nervous being on camera, and even with my voice in my hands, it's on camera to me. So this is like wrinkles in a piece of cloth, and I'm ironing it out. So hopefully in a couple weeks, I'll be less nervous. I'll be less stuttery and things like that. So thank you for bearing with me, and I hope this was helpful. And I hope if you're still hanging in there, yay! Because we are 32 minutes, and this was so much longer than I thought it would be. So, okay, thank you guys. Have a good week, Taurus. I will see you next week. Namaste.